morning everybody. I want to give this camera a little bit of a tweak. So, how are you doing this Monday morning? A bit of a grey morning out there here in the UK, but not to worry about that. So, Monday morning, and how'd you be? Mondays do always seem to have this kind of like a feeling. We've had that nice weekend break. Not all of us, but some of us have had the nice weekend break, and then it's, all of a sudden it's back to work time, and you've got to get up, get yourself moving, and it's like you can feel the energy around you, sort of like not wanting to move, not wanting to get anywhere. So what we need to do is play with that and have some fun with that. So if that's what your reality is this morning, that kind of like I don't want to do anything, then thank you very much for actually taking the time to actually log on to this video and follow along with me. Yeah, I don't think there's much more I need to say about that this morning, other than it's quite a heavy day today. You can feel the energy here. It's all like, oh. So what we're going to do is just allow ourselves to play with that, become aware of it, feel it, and then move on through that and start getting ourselves ready for the course of our day and the course of our week by just playing with some Qigong. So, like we always say, it's not about feeling the burn, it's not about pushing yourself to your physical limits. You can make yourself work a bit harder if you want to. You sink into your hips more, you bend the thighs more, and that increases the pressure on the heart and lungs by where it becomes more of an aerobic exercise. But really, for Monday morning, it's more about just getting the energy flowing, getting things moving, getting the mind into the right frame of mind so that you can then move forward into the rest of your day. So, we're going to start off, find your shoulder width, so feet together, turn out the toes, turn out the heels, and just a little bit of an exercise in mindfulness and awareness. So you're just allowing yourself just to sink down onto your feet, just settling down onto the feet, let the feet just spread onto the floor. So you're not trying to force yourself to do anything, just allow the feet just to relax, release and open as best you can. So it's like a clenched fist, if you like. The fist is clenched and then it's release. And just let the mind just sink down to the feet, become aware of what's going on. Feel the feet opening. Just allow your breathing to fall into a nice regular pattern so you're comfortable. Opening up the belly as you breathe in, closing down the belly as you breathe out. And then just soften the ankles. Bring the awareness up to the knees, soften the knees. One time, just releasing the muscles in the lower leg. And then come up to your hips, soften the hips, let the tailbone just drop. So the pelvis levels out. You're relaxing the muscles in the groin, across the quad and the lower back. Tailbone drops, that opens up your lower back. Shoulders come to rest comfortably over the hips. So elongating your spine, don't let yourself just sort of like roll the shoulders forward, and don't let yourself pull the shoulders back. Just let them shoulder blades be neutral, the shoulder joints are neutral, they're just sat comfortably in the sockets. That's opening up your spine. Relax the muscles off either side of the spine. And softening the shoulder joints, letting the arms just hang down. Chin tucks in very slightly. That opens up your neck. And release the neck. Empty the neck. Head suspended from space. All the bones are floating upright, the muscles just release and relax and sink. So you're trying to feel this quality inside the body of sinking. Sinking down, not crushing, not allowing the bones to crush down, let the bones float comfortably. Let the muscles release and sink. Just get your breathing going into your belly, opening up as you breathe in. And closing as you breathe out. So it's not forced, not laboured. Just feel what's going on in the chest, the diaphragm, the belly. You're looking for a quality of release, a quality of comfort. So you can put the tongue in the roof of the mouth just behind the teeth if you like. If you make a l sound, your tongue will naturally go to that place. Just softening the mind, emptying the mind. Let the mind sink down into the belly. Don't worry if you can't find anything, just let your awareness just drop down. We start by bringing the hands up the center line. Turn over the palms, bring the hands up over the head. And then breathing out, let the hands circle down. Again, keeping the shoulders soft and released. So breathing in. And breathe out. If you want to work just that little bit harder, you can sink into the hips and the thighs. Let yourself sink down, but don't try and get your thighs flat to the floor. That's counterproductive. Breathe in, come up. And breathe out. Take the time as you're breathing just to observe what's going on with the shoulders and the shoulder blades, how they move while doing this particular exercise. How do they connect down through the arms? How do they connect to the spine and into the body? And you're looking for any areas of resistance you have there and just letting it go if you can. So again, it's like the clenched fist. The fist is clenched and then it's released. And one more. bringing the hands up the center line, up to the chest. On the out breath, turn the palms to the floor and just push down. Let the hands come to rest by the sides. Softening down through the body again, so softening your feet. Taking your awareness up into the ankles, opening the ankle joints. Opening the knee joints. Softening the hips. So relaxing the hips. Tailbone tucks under. Opening the back and the waist. Elongating the spine as the shoulders come to rest comfortably over the hips. Chin tucked in gently, raising the head. Softening down through the body. Let all the muscles release and sink as the bones float upright. Take a few breaths into the belly, just opening up as you breathe in, closing as you breathe out. Find that quality of comfort inside. So just let go. Breathing in, bring the hands up to the center line, to the chest. And then breathe out, let the left hand push up, right hand pushes down. Breathing in, turn the palms, bring back to the chest. Breathing out, turn the palms. Left hand pushes down, right hand up, so you swap over. Breathing in. Turn the palms and swap. And breathing in. Turn the palms and swap. And if you want to, you can sink down lower into the thighs and the hips. But do watch your knees. You're not trying to feel the burn here. Breathing in, come up. And breathe out. And keep going. Now you might get the feeling as you're sinking down that you actually want to just hover there. And that's fine as well. You don't have to go up and down. Just sitting in the back against the spine into the pelvis. Tucking the tailbone under as though you're sitting on a stool. And again, just focus on what's going on with the shoulders, how this movement alters the way that the shoulders relate and play with the body. So you're opening up through the back, shoulder blades resting roughly neutral, arms moving, but shoulders are released, elbows sunk, wrists open, hands empty. Really take the time to enjoy the movement. One more. As you breathe in, the hands come back up to chest height. Turning the palms, breathe out, let the hands come to rest by the sides. So again, take a moment, softening your ankles, softening the feet, the ankles, the knees, the hips, tailbone tucks under, sitting down on a stool, releasing all the muscles down through the legs, opening up the back, shoulders resting comfortably over the hips, and then open the shoulder joints, sinking down through the upper arms. Opening the elbows, softening the forearms, opening the wrists, emptying the hands, and then the chin just tucks in gently, raising the head, softening down through the body, turn the waist, and just let the arms go. So you're turning the waist round, the shoulders are moving because the waist is turning, the hands are swinging because the waist is turning. So switch off the arms, sitting back against the spine and turning the waist, softening down through the legs, and just feel the momentum through into the arms, down through to the fingertips, moving without having to force the arms to move. They're moving because the body is turning, the waist is turning, the legs are soft, so you're not twisting down through your knees and your ankles. Let your breathing slow and fall into a nice pattern that works for you, opening up as you breathe in, closing as you breathe out. And just take the moment just to enjoy the motion, enjoy the movement, relaxing down through the body, being present here with how the body is moving, how everything connects up. Movement a little bit faster now and really just switch off the arms. Get the movement in the arms going more out one side to the other. So one hand swings in front, one behind. Again, just watch what you're doing with your knees and your legs. Don't overemphasize the movement. The arms are still swinging because the waist is turning, which is moving the shoulders. You're not twisting down through your body, you're just turning. Softening the shoulders, opening the elbows and the wrists, emptying the hands, the chains just come to rest. Let the hands just hang down by the sides. So again, focusing on your feet, ankles, knees, hips, tailbone drops, shoulders resting comfortably over the hips, spine elongates. Chin tucked in gently, head resting and suspended from space. Breathing softens into the belly, opening up as you breathe in and closing as you breathe out. Sitting back into the body against the spine and the pelvis. Mind sinks to the belly. And then as you breathe in, palms to the floor, the hands come forward. Breathe out, drop the elbows, drop the wrists and down as they are pushing through water. So there's intent with what you're doing. The hands are moving forward, opening up. And on the out breath, closing down, sinking down, and keep going. Pay attention to what's going on in the shoulders, just opening the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, the hands. Don't force anything. Let the hands float. The out breath, if you want to, you can sink more into the hips. As you breathe in, open up, come up. And breathe out, sinking down. Really taking the time just to feel the motion and how it all connects up through your body. One more. And then we change. So just let your breathing fall into a regular pattern that works for you. Circling the hands up to the right. Right hand is in front of the face, left hand circles down, and just hold a ball in the center. Now you can have both palms facing each other if you want, or you can have both palms to the floor. And then turn your waist to the right, let the hands float round because the waist is turning, shoulders move because the waist is turning. And then turn your palms, swap the hands positions in space, and then turn the waist back to the centre. And then continue back over your left leg. Turn the palms cross through. Now you're not throwing yourself to one side and penduluming with this. You're trying to keep yourself upright. Turning the waist to move the arms. Swapping the hand positions. And just get the flow of the movement. Mind into the belly. Sitting back against the spine and just rotating from the waist. Relaxing down through the legs, opening the hips, the knees, the ankles, the feet, tailbones tucked under as though you're sitting down on a stool. One more. And as you square the hips, circle the lower hand up so both hands come up roughly to the chest. And breathing out, just let the hands float down and come to rest by the sides. Take the knuckle of the thumb, put it in the tummy button, let the palm rest down, the other hand comes in flat at the top. So it's left hand under right for men, right hand under left for ladies. Again, softening down through the feet, the ankles, knees, the hips, tailbone drops, lower back opens, belly opens, shoulders resting comfortably over the hips so you're not leaning forward or back, softening down through the torso. Chin tucked in gently to open up the neck. Head suspended from space. All the bones floating, muscles release and sink. Let your breathing just fall into a nice regular pattern. And just feel how everything connects up. Not stacked, but connected. Supporting. Change, bring the hands up, softening the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists. Wiggle the fingers at the ends of the arms. So you're looking for that sweet spot where the arms can just float in space either side of you without pulling or weighing or being too heavy. There's a point where the shoulders just release naturally and the arms can be comfortable. And bring the hands down, circle the hands at the ends of the arms. Change, just breathe in, come up onto the toes. And breathe out, let yourself drop. Breathe in, stretching up through the spine. And drop. Keep going. One more. And relax. Just come up and shake off the legs. Circling the hips. Keeping those hips nice and fluid and open, back to the way. Change, circling the shoulders. And back. So thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope you enjoyed that here on a Monday morning. I hope that's brought some peace and ease to your day. Peace. I hope that's brought some peace and ease to your day. If you have any comments or would like to leave any feedback or have any questions, then please leave them in the comments below. That's absolutely fantastic. I'll get back to any questions once they arise. And if I could ask you to tag, share and like this video so that we can get the school as far and wide as possible, that would be absolutely fantastic. So we've got our normal program today. We've got our White Dragon Qigong at 11 o'clock. We've got the Gung set at 2. And then there's a Black Dragon class this evening for all you Black Dragons out there. Again, have a really great day and I'll be back tomorrow morning 7 AM. Take care.